Okay, Mascara say we want to continue with angles in a straight line. But today we want to talk about parallel lines that are cut by a transversal. When we are saying parallel lines, how do I know that two lines are parallel? You get something like this, that are. It means those two lines are parallel. If these two lines are also parallel, they won't give you one arrow in this case because it's on the same diagram. They will give you the ones with two arrows so that you can distinguish between which two lines are parallel. We are saying those two ones, they are parallel to each other, and those two ones, they are parallel to each other. But our topic today is when you've got two lines that are parallel, which is indicated by that line, and we've got a transversal that cuts those two parallel lines. We have angles that are here and angles that are there. There is a relationship in those angles. There is a relationship, and I am saying whatever I am talking about today, it only applies when they are parallel lines. If the lines are not parallel, the theories, they don't what? They are not going to what? You don't use those theories. Now, what does that say? What does the theory say? It says corresponding angles are equal, and we want to identify which ones are corresponding. Corresponding angles only if what? They are parallel. There is parallel lines. They can be corresponding angles, but if there are no parallel lines, those corresponding angles won't be equal. We are saying corresponding angles are equal if there is the lines that are parallel. Let's write A. Corresponding angles are equal. And when corresponding are equal, you need maybe in brackets to tell me, for example, if this is A, B, C, D, and you have to tell that if there is a line AC, that is what? That is parallel. This is the sign that you use to write parallel. This can be B, this maybe is D. To C, D. In other words, you are saying corresponding angles are equal only if the line AB, did I say AC? AB is parallel because there is a line AB that is parallel to CD. Therefore, corresponding angles are equal. If there were no parallel lines, you have to be careful. If there are no parallel lines, corresponding angles are not equal. But which ones are corresponding angles? When we are saying corresponding angles, we are saying angles that are at the same position between these two intersections. This one, which is this one, corresponds to that one. How do I know that those two, they are corresponding angles? I go to the first intersection. It's on top. Can you see this angle? There are four angles here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These two, they are on top, but this one is on top right. And if I go down again, here there is 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one is also on top right. So this one corresponds to that one. The black one corresponds to that one. Then this one corresponds to that one. So it means they are also what? They are also equal. It's on top left, and that one is also on what? On top left. And this one corresponds to that one. It means they are equal. And this one again corresponds to that one. It's on bottom left, and the yellow one is also on bottom left. We know that corresponding angles are equal. The corresponding angles are equal only if there is a what? A parallel line. Let's do the other one. Again, I'm going to draw my parallel lines in that other line that cuts those two angles. We talked about the corresponding angles are equal. The next one we want to talk about corresponding angles are equal, alternate angles. Let's talk about the alternate angles. Alternate angles are equal also. Alternate angles are equal. When we are saying alternate angles are equal, which ones are the alternate angles? The alternate angles in this case, they are only if A, B, C, D, only if there is a what? Parallel lines. Only if there is parallel lines. So which ones are the alternate angles? In short, normally we call them the set angles. In a set, that angle and that angle are the ones that are what? That are equal. So let's go to our diagram. You can see I can draw a set. So this angle and that angle, they are called the alternate. They are called the alternate angles, and those angles are what? Are equal. And those angles are what? Are equal. And again, you can draw your set like this. You can draw your set like this. Let me use green. No, that's red. Let's use green. Set yacho ndingakashamisa inongonzi set futhi. That angle and that angle, they are equal because they are alternate angles. So alternate angles are equal, but only if they are what? They are parallel lines. In this case, you can see AB is parallel to what? To CD. Then after AB is parallel to CD, you draw the alternate angles, which are called the Z angles. In this case, the Z angles are equal, but only if what? They are parallel lines. Then the last one, we want to talk about the co-interior angles. Co-interior angles, co-interior angles, in this case they are not equal. Co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees only if there is what? There is parallel lines. In this case, AB and CD, they are what? They are parallel. But which ones are called the co-interior angles? Which ones are called the co-interior angles? The co-interior angles are these ones. This one and this one, they are co-interior angles. So let's call this X and let's call this Y. Ma-angle ayakatarisana. They are called sometimes the U angles. They are the ones that are called the what? The U angle. If you draw your U like this, ma-angle ayanotarisana. They are the ones that are called the what? The co-interior angles. In this case, your U is this one. And angle iri ne-angle iri dzakanotarisana. So if you say X plus Y, you must get what? 180. X plus Y should give you 180 degrees because they are what? They are co-interior angles. And these ones also, they are co-interior angles. Tikanodhirowa U wedu tinomudhirowa takadai. Aya ma-angle aya akanoita sei? Akanotarisana. Let's call them maybe M and N. In this case again, M and N, they are equal to what? To 108. M plus N is equals to 108. So in the case that maybe they tell you that X is maybe 120, to get Y, you say 180 minus X because those two angles, they add up to 180. This one, I'm going to give you a lot of activity. You need to understand this because you want to do angles in a triangles. After we do angle in a triangle, then we'll move on to psychogeometry, where I know most of the students, they don't like psychogeometry, but we have to do it early before the exam so that you get used to it. By the time you get to your exam, it will be what in your head. Thank you for watching and enjoy your day.